गैलीलियो को जेल भी हुई, उसके बाद हाउस अरेस्ट करके रखा गया उसको पूरी लाइफ, ही कुड नॉट कम आउट फ्रॉम द हाउस just because he broke a mindset of people who used to think that it is the sun who moves around the earth. That was the thought pattern at that point of time. And when Galileo said, no, it is not like that, he developed telescope. He developed telescope and found that no, it is not true. And he said, even the earth moves. We are also rotating. The earth is moving. Nobody was prepared to listen to that. And they, told that you need to be behind bars. You don't have a right to stay in the civil society because what you are saying is against the dharma, the religion, and you are saying something which is against us. So the mind was not ready to accept a dissenting voice. So it is very important to also accept dissent in the organization or in the society. Anybody should have a right to come and tell you what you are doing is not okay. And this is my perception. Either you would understand or he would understand your context. So that should be the kind of openness, transparency in the system. Only then you can inspire others. Otherwise you can't inspire others. So there are a lot of teachers now who would be taking, Professor Ratikant Mahapatra did it on 4th, I think, 3rd and 4th, if I remember correctly, which was a super hit program. My heartiest congratulations for leading from the front actually. He is the Dean of Faculty of Arts, Communication and Indic Studies. That was on dance. Odissi dance, I think, that he conducted. It was a very popular program. He is a celebrity in any case in the Odissi dance area. So leadership is something which should inspire others, motivate them. And motivation is not only about extrinsic motivation, it should be able to ignite intrinsic motivation in the people. So what is motivation? Attitude of whether you see half glass of water half filled, or you see the half of the glass of water as empty, or you see the totality of awareness that there is a glass of water which is half filled, half empty, or maybe, and there is tulsi ka patta in that, some leaves are there in that. So this much is empty, but this is not empty, there is some air in this. So if you are able to see the totality of awareness, then your attitude would be entirely different. If somebody comes to you shouting at you and you have an attitude of not listening to people, you immediately react to that. So you are not in a domain of adult. Like there are 3 domains: parent ego state, adult ego state and child ego state. So in which ego state you are at that point of time would decide about your relationship with that person. You would succeed in an organization if you are able to think rationally, achieve your goals, present your ideas in a manner that people accept those ideas. You become idea champion. You support people in lifting them up. Then your performance is going to excel. It is going to outperform all others. So motivation would constitute all these actually, as well as what I call intrinsic motivation, that is CCMP: choice, competence, meaningfulness and progress. So you need to choose what you want to do. Replace every negative thought with a positive one. So whenever somebody comes to you, I have stress, so don't get stressed with his or her statement that I am stressed. There are only two choices. Whether the person who comes to you with something negative, either he or she overpowers you, or you spread, you bless that person. I have done blessing course also of Art of Living, wherein we are allowed to give the blessings of Puja Gurudev Shri Shri Ravi Shankar Ji. So when we bless people, the energy of Puja Gurudev goes to that person, and it is a transaction between what Puja Gurudev wants to give that person and what he or she is entitled for. So if somebody is suffering, although I say suffering is a choice, pain is inevitable. But pain, why do we have pain? When somebody puts an injection, what do you think? जब आपकी बॉडी में इंजेक्शन लगता है तो क्या होता है उस समय जो है पेन होती है, यू फील नेगेटिव अबाउट इट. कुछ लोग ऐसे हाथ फड़फड़ाने लगते हैं जो है अब मुझे मत लगाओ इंजेक्शन. क्यों? बिकॉज you are seeing the pain which would come when the needle would go inside. But if you see the positive side of it, that if the blood is taken, it would be put to test, I would come to know what is the disease in me, and then I can be healed. So if the thought of healing comes in your mind, that this is the starting process of my being getting better, or for my well-being, the thought of pain from the mind would not even come to you. So that is what mind is, how it processes. The same needle, for some people it processes as a source of pain, and for some people the mind processes that data. The data is the same, the needle is the same, the doctor is the same. One person shouts a lot, doesn't allow to use that needle, the other person does it so easily. So the element of a person that enables them to be aware of the world and their experiences, to think and to feel, the faculty of consciousness and thought, is mind. So we are coming to the mind now. Minds are like parachutes. They only function when they are opened. So learning for you is never sit with a closed mind. Like today also you are sitting here. Some people are saying they are not able to listen to the voice. Are you able to? We are logged off or what? It's a connection in a